Good morning, good afternoon. What's going on, everybody? Give me 1 second. Sorry, I was having a little difficulty. My other phone wasn't getting good signal, so had to switch to the iPhone. But we good now, I think. How's the service? Are we looking good? Y'all hear me good? We got 8 people in the house already. James Kirkpatrick, Skull Rushers in the house. Let's see, Missy Kennedy. A and B Outdoors 937. Mike Lucky Ronnie is in the house. What's going on? Guys, I am at, let me see if I can give you guys, man, how do I, hold up. I know there's a way to make this thing go up, but I'm not sure how it works. Ah, there we go. There we go. We figured some stuff out. Now I can see you guys a lot better. And then what do I do? Lock it? Okay. How does this thing work? Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out how this thing stays up. There we go. Got to figure it out now. We got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. Now I can see you guys better. New tripod, fishing with the Chad. Has life. All right, on the Potomac James Street. The Potomac James Street boys. What's going on? Just popping in to say hey before bed. Thanks for stopping in. All right, guys. We are at. Can I switch this camera around? I don't even know if I can. Can I switch it? How you switch this camera? Oh well. This pond has got all this overgrowth. I haven't fished this pond in like it's been probably about 6 months, probably since the springtime. But all this green grass, the bank used to be right here. All this green vegetation, they don't let this pond go. It's like that around the whole entire pond. I don't know how much luck we're gonna have because we can't even fish a lot of spots. You used to be able to walk around and fish this whole thing. Justin C, what's up, champ? Terry's in the house. Anthony 626. Real Beast, what's up, champ? Carolina Catfish Hunters, what's going on? Always like Texas rig, way better than wacky rig with O rings. Doesn't make. I got O rings. I always use O rings. So just show. I haven't thrown a cast out yet, but this is what we do. This is the setup. You guys see, I got two O rings. They're crisscross across each other, and then we got the wacky rig just like that. So we got plenty of stick baits. Plenty of stick baits. You told me you don't go after panfish, and that's why you want to do what you have what it takes. You know, rookie. Nope. Wacky rig is one of my favorite ways to catch bass, man. One of my favorite ways to catch the bass. This used to be one of my favorite spots to do it at. But oh man, first cast is in the tree. First cast, I lifted up, boop, there's a tree right there. Didn't even cast it. It just got snagged up. All right, let's get this cast out here. See if we can't get a fish on our first cast. If you have skill, you would be able to catch fish there. Just channel your inner Chunky. Chunky couldn't catch a bass to save his life. If Chunky had a 1 hour challenge to catch a bass and get a new boat, he will fail. If the fish doesn't bite eelhead, it will not work. Oh man. Maurice is in the house. Bond Fence and Fines. What's going on, champ? Thanks for popping in here, guys. I just wanted to get out here. Sounds like a new challenge for both of you guys. Oh yeah, I would definitely smoke. Chunky don't even stand a chance of some bass fishing. He would never even try it. Chunky wouldn't even try it. Oh man. I'll smoke his boots. Nah, but bass fishing tournaments wouldn't be as fun to watch on a live feed. I've never liked the wacky rig. Seems a little wacky. I love the wacky rig. But man, I may have to go to another pond to catch a fish. There's so much vegetation, this thing don't even sink. There's so much vegetation in here. I may have to drive down the street to another lake. Just been giving you lessons for fishing in the trees. Johnny been giving you lessons for fishing in the trees. Yeah, Chucky got lucky with his spot was on fire. His spot was on fire. But hey, you get lucky sometimes. You know, you get lucky sometimes. But Chunky doesn't do any other type of fishing other than catfish. All right, we gotta move. This spot don't even sink. The bait don't even sink. Oh my gosh. Let's go head down to the deep end of the lake or of this pond and see if we can't get on some fish. Let's see who else we got up in here. Chicken gravy's in the house. What's going on? What's your drop shot about 16? I don't have a drop shot. It's weightless. Weightless wacky rig Senko. This pond here is very shallow, and the deepest part is probably like 6 feet. Where I was fishing at, it's only like 2, 3 feet deep, but the vegetation has grown so much you can't even cast through it. So now we're just gonna go to the deep part and hope that we can. All of this right here used to be able to fish, but that vegetation goes out about 10 feet, so I wouldn't be able to land the fish. They really let this pond go. They really let this pond go. Nah, no drop shot, son. Weightless. Weightless Senko. Way to go. No drop shot here. If I can get through this vegetation, though, I'm hoping I'll be able to get over here. There's a little sewer drain, and I should be able to get over there. Yep, I don't have a wacky tool. All right, let's see. Let's try here. I should be able to land them right here. All right, this right here is the deepest part. We're gonna give this a shot. Let's give this a shot. See if we can't get on something. If not, the rest of the pond is done. Ain't no bank fish in it, so we're gonna head to another pond. If we don't get on nothing here, let me bring this closer so I can read. What's going on, David Kennedy? Headed to the Ohio River. See y'all in about 2.5 hours. Well, good luck over there, my friend. Now I can fish the wacky rig the way I want to fish it. But if we land a big fish, the odds of us getting it over here are slim. They're slim. They are slim. All right, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Come here, fishy, fishy. Wacky rig is one of the boringest ways to fish, but when you catch a fish on it, it's exciting. It is exciting. Like out of all the bass fishing lures to throw, this one is the one of the boring ones. All the finesse ways are pretty boring. Ned rig, all that stuff. Nah, Jared, not yet. We just got started 10 minutes ago. We just got started. Right now, I'm casting out the wacky rig. I'm letting it sink, and then I'm just popping it up, doing a twitch, imitating the worm. Um, but this pond is destroyed by this vegetation, man. They done let this thing go. This used to be my favorite pond. I caught my PB bass here. Um, Wacky rig, you would come here and I could fish all around this whole pond and catch, 5, 6 in a trip in like an hour. But I haven't been here in like 6, 7 months and didn't know it was like this. So this kind of killed my plans. It done killed my vibe. Yep, them crows is up there. It done killed my vibe. And this was plan A. Plan A was just to go wacky rig fish in this pond. I didn't even have a plan B. I didn't even bring any of my other bass rods out here. Didn't bring a bait caster or nothing. Because when I go to the other pond, the best thing to throw is because it's a huge lake. But actually, no, I'll just go to a pond. I know where I can go. I know where I can go. It doesn't look right without a bigger pond. I know. I just wanted to get out and do some fishing. I didn't have time to get out to the lake today or the rest of the week. So I just wanted to get out here and do some fishing today. And I got a bunch of ponds and lakes that are close to me. So I was like, you know what? I got some time this morning. I'll come out here and do some fishing. But I don't have any time the rest of the week to get out and do any lives. But I do know a lake that I can go to. And it's pretty good. And when I go there, I'm going to switch back to my other phone. This phone already dimming. Dag blasted iPhones. iPhones is booty cheeks. Come on, fishy, fishy. Oh, thought I had a bite, but it was just some grass. Thought I had a bite. I just got the 7'6" Muddy River rod. What reel would you recommend to match up with that? If you wanted to match color for color, you can get the Chaos 50 or the Chaos 60. If you use Cat 18 Palmetto's code, you get 18% off. And it's a black and blue one. It goes good with the blue and white. But as far as like my favorite reel to go with, I would go with a Abu Garcia Catfish Special. Now it's not gonna match, color wise because it's black and orange. But That would be my favorite choice. No luck yet, Bexy. No luck yet. My juice pond is destroyed. It is destroyed with vegetation. The bank now is covered. There's about 10 feet of vegetation that's grown over top around the whole bank here, so you can't even fish it. So I only have two spots now instead of being able to walk around and fish the whole pond. And my favorite spot to fish, I can't even fish it. I'll show you guys. You guys can get a better view from here. But the whole pond, there's about a 10 to 15-foot barrier going around the whole pond of just vegetation and overgrowth. I don't know what they did, but they let this pond go. They let this pond go. Abu Garcia, my favorite reel, cast the furthest, lifetime warranty on them. Anything happens to them, you just send it to them, and they will replace it. They'll replace the parts. All you have to do is pay just like the shipping fees and all that stuff. But definitely, Abu Garcia, 6,500. Definitely the way to go. Me, bank fishing, I like to get my rods out the furthest that I can, because I'm always fishing very far away from the channel. I'm fishing on the Maryland side of the Potomac River. The channels run on the Virginia side. So I like to get my rods out as far as possible. And the Abu Garcia and that Muddy River rod can sling some baits too. The tip on it is very, very, very it's springy. So it'll sling your baits way out there. We're gonna pack it up here and we're gonna head to another pond, but I'm gonna keep you guys live. I'm just gonna put you in the truck and drive over there. It's about 10 minutes from here, not too far. This is destroyed, and I'm gonna go to my other spot. The other spot, there's like 4 lakes all right there. We can try to get on some fish. Holy grass, Batman! They done destroyed it. All my favorite places, the fish is just destroyed this summer for bass. For Baxter Lake, that's close to my house. Um, they finally finished working on the dam, so I think Sunday morning I'm gonna get out there and go see. That's always been like my best place to fish for bass at in the kayak. So I'm gonna get out there and check it out. See if they're hitting. See if they are hitting. I know it's gonna be a little rough because they drain this water about, I say, well, at one point they drained it like 75%, but for the most part it was drained about 50% all summer long. All summer long. I know that's gonna mess with the bite for a few years, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna test her out. Set you guys right here for a second. All right, let's put this right up in here. We got 41 awesome people in the house. Shout out from Philly. Lance is in the house. DL King. Oh, DL King. When DL King comes in the house, we normally get on a fish, but right now we driving to another spot because this spot is trash. It's a good place to come work out at, though, if you need some exercise. They got an outdoor little gym. But the park is done. I mean, the lake or pond is done for fishing. That's for sure. A lot of ponds around Gaithersburg. Yes, there's a ton, and we got a lot of ponds and a lot of lakes, and that was one of my main reasons for getting the um the Old Town Sportsman kayak that I got, um, because you can't put a gas motor in any of the lakes out here. You can put it in there, but you can't use it. You have to use an electric motor only. There is over 100 lakes in Maryland, and only one of them is gasoline powered. So, but we got a ton of them. We just right in like a 30-mile radius. There's like 6 lakes to go do that are good for bass fishing and other types of fishing. I just been so focused on catfishing this year that I haven't fished them as much. But this Sunday for sure, I'm definitely gonna go out and do some bass fishing at the lake that's closest to me and see how the bite is. They just finished working on the dam this past week, and the water is back up to normal levels. How's everybody's afternoon going today? It's a wonderful Thursday afternoon. If you guys want to see some live catfishing, tune in to No Real Loss tonight. They'll be out there fishing probably about 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock doing their bank fishing show. They're a great dynamic duo, Bexy and Steven. And also, you got Jody's tournament fishing that she does. That'll be on tonight too as well. They go to the wee hours in the morning to like 2 in the morning. Boom, 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 boom. But Hazzy couldn't get back out there to the river this week. We went out Sunday, and I started a new part-time job doing some security and stuff. And I won't be able to do my lives are going to be on Mondays now. So now every Monday night I will be doing my live catfishing from the bank or kayak or however it may be. But we'll be on the Potomac River. So that's going to be my new schedule moving forward for the foreseeable future. It's going to be every Monday night. Because the rest of the week, I'm going to be working till 8 o'clock at night. Maybe sometimes I'll pop in and do a late night another time during the week, but majority of the time we'll be doing it Monday nights. He's been working, DL King. His schedule's going to be slowing down here in the winter. That job, they stopped working. He does road crew, like he's a manager for a road repair company, but they stopped working in the wintertime. So he'll be out fishing with me in the bank soon. We'll be getting back to doing some bank fishing. You're going to be seeing my bro doing a lot more fishing with me in the wintertime. The wintertime is some of my favorite times to do catfishing, especially from the bank. Work comes first, absolutely. Got to get the money. You know, it's holiday season. You know, kids got gifts and all that stuff. Birthdays coming up, and I want to get some extra chicken flowing in. So picked up a part-time. But one of my main requirements was, you know, when I was looking at, you know, what job to get and all that stuff, because I had a bunch of offers, was that I needed one night off a week to be able to still keep the show going. Because I'm not gonna let, you know, work get in the way and completely shut down my YouTube channel and all that stuff. So we good. We'll be able to do our one live during the week like we've been running. And I'll still be able to go out and do record videos in the morning times during the week and on the weekends and stuff. So we'll be good. Going well, hoping to get out on my yacht. Can't decide between the Patuxent or the Potomac. Patuxent is so much more peaceful, but doesn't have the bigs like the Potomac. Aaron, have you fished a river in your kayak first before? Because I would say probably go with the smaller river first. test it out, see how you like it, get used to it, um, and then go to the Potomac. I can't wait for it to cool down. Boom, 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 boom. Extra chicken, John Oyler says. With the $50 boom. Appreciate you, John. And make sure you guys hook at John Oyler too. He has his tournament coming up next Saturday. It's gonna be on Becca's channel, but him and Kimberly, Becca, they're all working together to put an awesome tournament together for you guys. You got 8 anglers participating in that. That is from the bank to your bank account. So I'll be definitely looking forward to watching that tournament. Uncle Lou is in the house. Good morning, Lou. What's going on? Yeah, Bex, definitely. That's how some of my bank spots are. You get a lot more bank spots once that brush and all that stuff goes away, all that overgrowth and everything. It's like that too with bass fishing. You know, during the summertime, it's better for fishing, but it's harder to access the fishing spots because of all the overgrowth and also the underwater overgrowth too. Just like that pond that we just left. And you notice you fish a pond in the springtime, you fish the pond in August. It's a lot different. The underwater structure is a lot different too. Top flight security of the world has life security, Craig. Oh man. Yeah, the security jobs are sweet, man. I started my first shift yesterday. That job was so easy. It was a breeze. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be love right here. This is gonna be love. Wayne, what's going on, champ? James Kirkpatrick in the house. Good afternoon, Has. What you catching today? The goal is to catch some ditch pickles, some greenbacks, some largemouths. I'm going over the first pond that I went to. It was garbage. I fished it for like 10, 15 minutes, and I couldn't fish. 99% of the pond, I couldn't even fish it. So we're leaving now. We're headed to a different lake to go do some fishing. Man, this guy's walking down the middle of the street in a suit. What's the world coming to, son? What's the world coming to? I just wanted to get out and do some fishing today. I ain't been fishing since Sunday. And I'll be out there on Saturday, 2 to 10 p.m. fishing in the Palmetto's Monster Cat tournament. The biggest fish wins it all. The single biggest fish. So that's going to be fun. My plan, I was going to go out, yesterday, but then I got the call to start work. So I'm not going to be able to go out and test my stretch of the river and see if, the big blues are back biting again and all that. So I won't be able to, I'm not going to trust it and go fish that section. I'm probably going to go back to where I was at on Sunday over there by Chunky Spot and move around and suspend and drag baits and try to get on some big fish over there because I know the bite over there is going to be good. But my stretch, I have been fishing it for 3 weeks of this month, probably at least once a week, and haven't been able to find any big fish over there. The big fish bite is just like completely shut down. They just moving down river. I was talking to Tim, Epic Catfish. He says in that fall migration, go down river. You'll find the bigger blues down there. So that's what we're doing. We're going to stick with going down river. Let's start a little extra chicken train. 222 from Two Stands Fishing. What's going on, Stan? Appreciate you stopping in, champ. Get out of the street, yo big dummy. Yeah, man. He was like in the middle of the street. Cars are flying by on both sides. I don't know what is going on, man. Something's in the air. There's something in there. People get to acting strange when the holidays start rolling around too. We will see it in the jail all the time, man. People coming in off the street off some wild stuff. During the holidays, people's stress level goes up too. People want to, they can't afford the bills and there's a lot of, holiday and family and people who don't have family, they get stressed and all that stuff. So I understand it, but reach out to somebody and talk to somebody and get it off your chest. Come on. Well, that's what they said, Flav. Bexy with the 222. Appreciate you. 333 for the other stand, Uncle Lou says. Oh, man, y'all are awesome, man. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you guys supporting, rocking. We sitting here driving in the car to a new spot, and we still got 39 people in the crib, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. We growing this channel. The goal is to get to 3K by the end of the year. So I'm going to keep rocking and pushing out a bunch of content and trying to get there. That's the goal. Stan 3 appreciates that. You need to tell Stan 3 to get out there on that water. He's in 5th place right now. He's sitting in 5th place. I got one more day. That's going to be Saturday. I may have to get out there on Sunday, too, and do it. Because I want to catch Dan. Right now, I am, I think, 9 inches behind Dan from 1st place. So we got the monster hunt. That's going to be 8 hours of fishing. And I made you get out there on Sunday. If I don't take over 1st place by then. Has going to be Motor Ran with Palmetto. Yes, I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It is going to be fun. You guys know when we do some tournament fishing, there's going to be some trash talking going down on Saturday. That's for sure. I may have to put out a short and just throw shots at everybody. Throw shots at everybody in the tournament. I'm back. Been out and hopping around. Gotta go. Phone is ringing. All right, Frogster, thanks for popping in. Handle the business. The business comes first. You know what? I just realized something. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to be right. Hold up. More. It's not what I want to do. There we go. I got to send out the link. Give me 1 second. There we go. We back. I think we back. Trying to be back anyways. But right now we got the wheel of death. We got the wheel of death. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Y'all can see me now. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? This pond, this place that I'm going to, is 4 lakes, all right around each other, like all within walking distance of each other. They was like built all right on top of each other. Now it's very pressured, very highly pressured, but there's this one corner, there's this one spot that I always catch them at Wacky Rig. So I'm gonna go there first and see if I can't catch them, and then I'm gonna work my way around the pond. Kane, what's going on? I'm on my lunch. What's going on, Kane? Thanks for popping in, champ. Mike Stokes Fishing is in the house. Wayne Hausker with the $5 boom. Appreciate you, champ. Y'all been some day one supporters rocking with me since I started doing my live streams. A lot of you guys been here from day one, and I appreciate y'all. As we grow and we grow, and when the community grows and we spread the love and positivity, we just keep rocking and we keep living the Has life and keep the hater blockers on always. Angler of the Ville, what's going on, champ? Thanks for popping in. Silverback Stan, you just lay the gauntlet down. Thanks, Kane. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm headed to. We're almost here. I'm right next to the spot now. About to be turning into it. Then we're gonna get set up and get to fishing again. Hopefully, we can catch something. How's the bourbon, suburban doing, man? I love this thing. I love it. I had a 2000 Yukon for like 3 years. I love that thing too, but this one's way better. This one's newer. It's a lot newer, and it got all the upgrades, working radio, DVD player for the kids, and a lot more space too as well. I love this thing. Has it scrolling. Keep the doggies rolling. So, doggy. Let's see if we can't get a sweet doggy. A sweet doggy bass to me is a bass of like over 2.5 pounds. Because we don't catch, well, there's not a lot of big bass in Maryland. Like, it's very hard to find a bass that's like 5, 6, 7 pounds. That's like finding an 80-pound blue cat on the Potomac. My PB bass is, I don't even remember. It's somewhere around 3 pounds. There's a video on my channel though, PB bass. It was caught at that last pond that I was fishing at. I caught it there. What was it? 4th of July last year. I remember it was 4th of July, and I went out to the pond to go do some bass fishing, and I stayed out there. I was out there for like an hour and a half, and I didn't catch anything yet. But I just kept trying and trying. I got one nice bite, and it was running, like it was pulling drag, and it came off. It didn't get hooked up. So I kept casting to it for like another 15 minutes, and I was like, all right, let me give it a break. Went to another spot, came back like 3 minutes later, and I hooked him, and it was the best fight. 6-pound test, light tackle. It was the best fight, man. I had a great time with that fish. It was dark. You can barely see it in the GoPro footage, but it was my biggest PB. Are you gonna go? All right, I'm going then. These big dummies don't know how to drive, man. Don't know how to drive. They get to the stop sign before you, and you're sitting there waiting for them to go, then they don't want to go. So, whoop, I'm going. All right, Stan. A 5-pound bass in Maryland is a miracle fish. We don't have any natural ponds. Everything is, yes, every last pond, lake, everything is man-made, including Deep Creek, which was surprising because that's our biggest lake. It has like 108 miles of shoreline, and it's a man-made lake. That's crazy. I didn't expect that to be a man-made lake. Now, that thing is massive. Deep Creek is huge. Backlash is going on. Thanks for popping in here. I'm headed to these 4 lakes. I was at one spot and it was dry. I wasn't gonna catch a fish. I mean, I may have, if I was spent a little bit more time there, I may have got something, but I couldn't fish, 99% of the pond. So I was like, you know what, screw it. We're just gonna move now. Let's just go ahead and move. So that's what we're doing. We're moving, and we're gonna see if we can't get on some bass over here at this next spot. This next spot, you guys may have seen it if any of you guys watch One Rod, One Reel. He's fished these lakes too before. Big ones at Black Hills, 4 and 5 pounders, but also pressured. Yes, big Black Hills is a drop shot. Like that's the best way to catch and that's one that I have to work on. I got to work on my drop shot game. But I did meet oh man, these jokers is in my way. Got to turn around. I did meet one of the actually we'll just park right over here. This guy named YouTube Fishing Vids. He has like 20 60 70,000 subscribers, and he's a local fisherman out here. He was one of the first YouTubers that I started watching. Um and he does a lot of bass fishing on Black Hills Lake, and he drop shots. Like, he's a drop shot king. He slays them over there. But I met him about a month ago. I was out there with the wife and my son. We were out there on the kayak, and I was talking to him. I talked to him for like 30 minutes, and he was giving me pointers and tips and stuff on where to catch him at out there. Me too, Bexy. I love his videos. YouTube Fishing Vids. Straight to the action. He always starts off the video with the hookup on a fish. All right, let's do this. We should be able to. We got 50, so I'm guessing you didn't get anything. Yeah, Kelly, I didn't even give it much time because I couldn't fish that lake. It was just too overgrown with growth. That sweet doggy not big enough. And he's always happy. Yes, he is. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta pop out, and I'm gonna go on my other phone, and then pop. Let me make sure that we're good. Let me check the service on it. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pop out and pop in on my other phone. All right, we back in action. All right, cool. There we go. We are back. We are back. Let me lock the truck up and let's get on to some fish. Let's get on to some fish. I heard a door open. I was like, let me make sure that isn't my door. Cool, I'll be there. Just made it home. Those of you that are popping in, this is the only tool we got in our tool bag today. We got the Wacky Rig Senko. Nah, it's closed. It was somebody else's it was somebody else's truck. It was somebody else's truck. I had the it has the automatic close thing on my truck, so it was closing. It's closed now. All right, I'm gonna just show you guys. We got tons of lakes to fish over here. First, we have this one over here. We got this one right here. This one's pretty good. I've caught some decent sized fish over here. The biggest one is like 2 pounds. This one is my favorite one to fish. Hold up. We got hooked up on something. This one right here is my favorite one to fish. Um, I've had some really good luck right down here at this point, but we're gonna go across. We're gonna go across to the other point, and we'll start there first, and then we'll work our way back. Yes, this is I forget what the color is. Hold on, I have it in my back pocket. This is my favorite color to use in Maryland. Favorite color to use. What is the color? I think it's June bug. That's it, June bug. Bass fishing in Maryland, throw a June bug on, and you'll catch them. I don't use any other color because this is the best one. Now I never did any experiment to see which one's the best one. But I just know this is the best one. Just take my word for it. Just trust me. It's the best one. I mean, I have used like a few other colors and haven't had much luck. But this June bug one, best one. Mark Knott, what's up, champ? Thanks for popping in. People probably thinking I'm crazy just walking around here talking to my phone. There's a bunch of people out here walking their dogs and stuff and thinking I'm crazy. Who's this crazy man talking to his phone, y'all? You got to be a little crazy to do stuff like this. You got to be. Can you imagine Chunky here right now with his money, fish off. Oh man, that and black and blue. Yeah, black and blue. Those work good too. But June bug's the best, Bexy. Don't argue with me. It's like, nah. Oh man, it is a nice day out here. It is a nice day out here. Nice fall day, not too hot. You know, us fat people, we don't like the heat. Get sweating in all different types of places you ain't never sweat before. Don't fight with me. Oh man. This tripod's a lot heavier than my other one. It's a lot more heavy duty. I'm getting a workout with just carrying this thing around. Let's see here. Luther's in the house. Hope you're feeling better, Luther. I know Luther said he was dealing with some migraines and headaches and stuff. Hope he's feeling better. I know. I heard he was blaming me for his terrible fishing skills. He wants to blame that on Has because he can't fish worth a lick. Terrible, terrible, terrible. It's all right. I'll take the blame. Chunky just can't admit he can't fish worth the lick. Can't fish worth the lick. I'm gonna be back over there on Saturday too. I said, Chunky, I'm still in your spot again on Saturday. But he fishes further back. I was right up hugging that bridge when I was out there on Sunday. Kane, I don't even know if there is catfish in this pond. I have no idea. I've caught one catfish in one pond before, and it was a bullhead. I haven't caught any catfish, or haven't even tried. And if I'm going catfishing, we going to the lake. To the river. Yeah, Mark, I got tons of lures in the truck. I got a whole bunch of lures. I just only brung my spinning rod. I should have brung another rod just in case. So I got like 7 bass fishing rods too as well. Should have brung one more, but it's all good. We're going to ride or die with the wacky rig today. We're going to catch a fish or we're going to get skunked. Hi-hi's and everybody. Can't chat. Driving and listening. What's going on, Jody? Jody's going to be sweet doggy paddling on Saturday morning. Her and Aaron. They got a bet going on Aaron's channel. Catfish Regulators, if somebody could drop the link for that. They're doing a 7-7 from the dock. Whew. I'm gonna try this spot because I can actually fish from here right now. Now with the growth gone, let's try this spot first. I'm gonna have to adjust the tripod for you guys real quick so it will stay up. Here we go. Let's just do it like this. And throw this back. Oh, hold on a second, guys. We got a guest here. We got a guest here. What's going on, Stanimal?
Boom, boom. What's up, everybody?
Stan is in
How
the
we
house,
doing?
y'all. Let me change the layout. I'm doing great, man. How's your morning going, or afternoon, day?
Doing good. You know how it goes. You got to take care of family first, and then you get to have your fun. So.
Absolutely. Definitely going to take care of the fam first. Let's see here.
You can even pop me down
Mark,
small.
catfish and crappies in the house. Okay. Let me see if I can do that.
Mark, how's it going? Mark, catfish and crappie in the house. He was out there yesterday.
Okay, there we go.
Had Salile and
he was out there doing some you were doing crappie fishing, right, Mark? You inspired me to get out here today and do some bass fishing.
And it's good seeing James Dockery getting back into things again. Got John Euler out there. Yeah, there's some good fishing going to be happening here today.
Absolutely. Lots of good fishing going on this evening. I think you got Realville's out there fishing right now too as well, and Snake River is doing his 24-hour sturgeon challenge today too.
Did somebody say sturgeon? I got a story.
I know sometime during the day Stan's gonna pop up on there and tell his sturgeon story.
That's right. I'm surprised Snake didn't get in touch with me.
Oh man!
And you got your number one, your biggest part of the fam, the Has fam out there. Mama Has out in the house.
Mama, what's going on, Mama? Thanks for popping in.
Catfish and Crappie says sturgeon. Oh Lord, here we go.
Don't worry, Mark. If he starts a sturgeon story to you, I'm a boot him.
And great to see John Euler got some. That's coming up. Definitely want to that out on John Euler. It's actually going to be on Rebecca's channel. The from the bank to your bank account. Looking forward to that. Mark of Catfish and
Absolutely.
Crappie says, "I see. That's why I like Has." So yeah, this time of year, fall bass fishing, that is a good time of year to get out there.
It is. It definitely is. Fall is a great time. You have a small window because once it hits winter, it's very hard to catch them. So you got to make the most of your opportunities.
For somebody just getting into bass fishing or something like that, I recommend something like what Has is doing. You start with like a wacky rig or crankbait, Senko worm. Pick one or two main techniques and learn those. Get some equipment for that, and then go from there.
Yes, I agree. Do not go in. I mean, it's okay to build your arsenal and buy a whole bunch of stuff, but only start off with 2 or 3 of them, guys. Don't go through on a trip. You should not be going through 25 lures, because you're not gonna figure it out what they want, how to work them, how to use them. What the bite detection is like for each. It's different from each lure that you're using. So just start off with one and try to figure that out first. Try to master that and then move to the next.
Oh, Lord Jody with the question. Pontoon Jody, do not shake it. She said, I got a question. I didn't sleep any last night, and I'm having to drive. I bought one of those Red Bulls. Do you shake those up or just open them and drink them?
Jody, what you do is first, let me send you the link, and then you can shake it, and then you can open it up.
You only want to do that if you're up here on live.
You got to come up
we'll,
here on live first before you
we'll
do
give you the full screen and everything.
it. Oh man, you gotta when you're bank fishing, you gotta be able to cast from all different types of angles and directions and everything.
Chunky Cat's Fishing saying hello, all my amazing friends. Hello, Chunky Elston. Great to see you.
What's going on, Chunky? Chunky was in there, man. Look, every time I go to Chunky spots or I use Chunky's gear, I steal Oliver's thunder, and I love it. I'm gonna have to start doing that more often. Chunky, when can I borrow your rods again? I need I need a new PB. Can I use them for the monster hunt?
I heard that Elston is not loaning out any other rods without legal documents signed first.
All right, we'll have your lawyer contact my lawyer, Michael Murillo, and we can make that happen. All right.
Catfish and Crappie says, okay, folks, need to get back to work. Good luck. Good luck.
All right. Thanks for popping in.
Mike Stokes Fishing here in Virginia says that Nikki got 3 citation largemouth bass last year.
Nice. Congratulations.
That is
Congratulations. That's
awesome.
good. What is a citation bass in Virginia?
I'm not sure because I really haven't bass fished here. Do you know what it is? I'm sure Mike knows. Mike Stokes, he fishes here in Virginia. He's a little more southwest than I am, but I'm sure he'll pop that up in there for us.
There goes Michael Murillo. Always hanging back. We'll get the paperwork ready by the end of the day, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that.
It is always good to be. It's good to be on the good side of Michael Murillo. You never know when you need some legal representation.
Absolutely.
That's why
Jody
when
is
he
scared
got
of you too, Michael.
when Michael Murillo got fired the first time by Chunky, I gave him a lifetime offer to stand for. So
Oh, there we go. We got bite. Oh no, he dropped it. He came and he smacked it like he did like 3 times. It could have been a bluegill because the way he tapped it, it was like tap 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 tap. It wasn't like a bass hit.
And
When bass hit it, they'll bite it, and then you'll feel some weight on it. Those bluegills, they'll do them quick taps.
Dale says Chunky rents out fishing spots too. John Euler Outdoorsman, up, fish gone.
Fish on, fish gone. Uh-oh. Phone's at 20%. Let me charge this bad boy up.
And one thing about the wacky worm, drop shot, a lot of those, but especially with the wacky worm, it's a slow fall presentation. So it gives the fish a good opportunity to target in on it. Drop shotting is another great rig, especially if the fish have moved in a little deeper water, just a little bit deeper. And the thing with drop shot is you can adjust how far up or down you've got that bait. So from like the boat, if you notice that they're suspending, 3 feet up off the bottom or so, you can adjust that so that bait is just right there. I've also done things where I've double drop. You have double baits on it, so you can cover a huge part of the water column. I haven't seen a lot of other people do that, but that's something I used to do.
Get out the tree. We may be breaking this one off.
John Euler says,
3-pounder. Got a tree. Woo! Fish on, fish on. I did my side cast and cast it right through the tree. I was trying to get the line was on, not the lure, but the line was stuck on it. It wouldn't come off. All right, we're gonna break this off, and we're gonna retie. Oh wait, till we get it back.
Hey, there's Lyle out there. How you doing, Lyle? Great to see you.
We got it back. That rarely happens. This 6-pound test normally pops first.
So for those that don't know, Catfish Weekly, Lyle out there, he has an awesome Monday night show, 8 p.m. Obviously, Catfish Weekly. One of the OGs of the Catfish Weekly shows, as we know them, where we're interviewing people and learning some knowledge. And you'll definitely, if you check out Catfish Weekly every Monday night at 8 p.m., you will definitely learn something new every week, and you'll have a good time.
Absolutely. Definitely will. He had a great show this past Monday with Brian B. Catfishing. That was a great show. Love watching Catfish Weekly and Lyle go up there, him and James on Mondays. And then right after that, you have Catfish and Crappie, 9 o'clock p.m.
There you go. That was the segue. Hey, there's Tony Harrison. And since we're out here bass fishing today, he also does Panfish Weekly, or Panfish Nation, Thursday nights at 9 p.m., right after Fishing with the Chad. Again, another great show covering everything from bluegill to crappie to bass, walleye, a bunch of different topics on there. And some of the guests that's been on Panfish Nation already, Babe Winkleman, especially for some of us a little bit more experienced, I'll put it that way. A lot of us grew up with Babe Winkleman.
DL King, no catfish. I mean, it could be. I've never targeted them here. I wouldn't target catfish in any of the ponds or lakes out here. It wouldn't be worth my time. I'd just go to the river.
Let's see, Mike Stokes.
Because if there is anything in here, there'd be something small.
Has Mike Stokes said in Virginia, 8 pounds or 22 ounces is a citation.
Wow, 8 pounds. That's a big bass. The biggest bass I've seen personally is Fishing Magician. He caught a 5-pound bass when me, him, and Brandon, the Baltimore angler, were out doing some bass and snakehead fishing. It's the biggest one I've seen.
And she said she caught that Nikki caught all of them out of Lake Burton, Virginia.
Nice.
My
All
PB,
right,
my
guys.
PB bass, my PB bass was 9 pounds 3 ounces. Ice, we caught it ice fishing. Ice fishing on an ultralight.
Oh, Lyles, I would love to do that. That's how I started it. That's how I started fishing, doing bass fishing and all that stuff. I definitely love to come out there, talk about bass fishing, rigs, and all that stuff. I got a lot of bass gear, a lot of bass rods. Right
All
here, I'm
right,
on this point. And
go
this
ahead, Ed.
point way out here, if I send it as far as possible, there's a point way out here, and I always get hit. So let's see if we have some luck and get some bass right out here today.
Catfish Weekly says maybe Haz should do a show about bass fishing.
There we go.
Mark Knott saying,
Let's make it happen. All right, I'm cool. I'm with him. I'm with it. Loud. Hit me up on Facebook, and we'll set a date up. I'm with it.
John Euler Outdoorsman is saying, Haz, my email is bassmaster31276@gmail.com. So if you need lessons, I can hook you up free of charge. G Style is out there. How's it going, G Style?
Look, bass fishing is what I started doing.
G Style saying, Haz, bass fishing, change the sweet doggy to sweet puppy fishing.
Surprisingly, the sweet doggy started with me catching the biggest bass of my life at the time. My PB bass. I was out there in the kayak, and I caught it, and that's when I said sweet doggy for the very first time. So it started off for bass,
John
and then
Euler
we
says,
adopted it for all fish.
we're not fishing, we're on a nature hike. Okay, you got to give me 1 second because, I know how Haz life is, and, I feel the same way. We give the people what they want. And Backlash Fisherman says, what's this sturgeon story that he used to tag them? Well,
You want to
Backlash,
hear the sturgeon story? Go subscribe. Go hook set to my man's channel, Two Stands Fishing. If you aren't already hook set, and watch his video. What's it titled?
you know what? I should know what that title is, but you'll see the I think it is I caught a fish the size of a boat, I think is what it is. But basically, we caught it on a medium action Uncle Lou's rod. We fought it for 2 hours. That whole fight is out on there. Check that out on twostandsfishing.com. That's basically the story. But I like to draw it out and put in some. It was so hot and I was sweating and I saw purple stars and this fish was just pulling the boat. But we'll save that for another day.
Yeah, Bex. Man, One Rod, I commend him. I definitely commend One Rod for sticking to his game and doing bass fishing. Even all these years later, he's out there fishing Maryland's pressured waters and still out there putting videos and content together on bass fishing. It's not easy. I've done a lot of bass fishing, but there'll be days like when I first started bass fishing, I would go out some days and do like 3 trips a week and still not have enough content to do a video or put a video together. So that's where the catfishing definitely took over the channel. It's a lot easier to get some content on doing some catfishing than bass fishing because it's so pressured and it's hard to catch. I maybe come out and get 1 or 2 and in a trip, but not enough for a video.
That is one thing I got to give One Rod, One Reel on is that he did stick to who he was. He went out there. That's what he did. He bank fished. He was out there all the time, putting up content, doing his thing, and he really stayed that same type of. I haven't watched him recently, but I know for the beginning there, he that's what he did. He just kept going out and fishing and fishing and fishing.
But if you guys like to see this type of content and you want to see some more of it, I may start doing it. Maybe one day a week, go out for 2 hours and do some pond hopping and do some bass fishing.
Hey, there's Kimberly Euler out there. Thank you, Kimberly. She dropped the link for the Stan Sturgeon. Thank you. Big shout outs to Kimberly Euler.
Kimberly, thanks for popping in, Kim. Appreciate you. Two stands holding a fishing rod and all that. Yeah, I heard that. So I'm just going in and getting caught up on these. Oh, the bro TJ's in the house. What's going on, TJ? Hobby nerd. They were just asking about you.
I have
When we
got
gonna get back to doing some fishing?
art right now. We're on. We've been doing a little nature hike, seeing the beauty there in Maryland, and he's getting to the spot. That looks like a nice spot right there.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, we were doing a nature hike. We also did a little drive through the city too, through the town,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Kimberly says she's on a 9-minute school break.
Nice, nice. I like seeing you bait fish. All right, Dave. That's good to know. If there's an audience for it and you guys want to see it, I'll come out here and do it more often. It also makes it a lot easier to come out here and do because if I come out here and try to record a video and we don't get a video done, it doesn't feel like I'm wasting my time when I'm out here talking to you guys and making some content for you guys and doing some live stream feeds.
Aaron Goldsby says ponds in central Maryland are way overpressured. All right, John. John Euler said it's been fun. He's got to load. Appreciate you coming in, John.
All right, John, thanks for popping in, champ. Throw under that tree. I'll toss under there. It's shallow, but you never know. There could be something right there. You never know.
This time of year, they will move up into that shallow coverage to ambush. So,
But that's the perfect thing about fishing the wacky rig. Even in the shallows, it works great because it has a slow flutter fall. So
Mike Stokes says video is on her Facebook because that one he said was 8.5 pounds and 26 inches, and the one she got on chicken while catfishing.
wow, I've never
Hey,
caught a bass on some cut bait before.
and especially chicken. But I tell you what, I caught striper a couple weeks in a row on chicken. Bowfin on chicken. We have caught largemouth bass. I believe it was on chicken, but I know we've caught them definitely on cut bait. LG was out at the dock. He's caught them on cut bait.
If somebody can please drop Stan's link, please appreciate that.
I appreciate that backlash. And we go live fishing every Sunday morning. We call it Stand Day Morning Live, and we fish the James River. And no real loss. So definitely, we got some great fishing coming up. We got Has fishing right now. We got no real loss. Bex, what time do y'all go out there? And then if you could drop your link, I'm sure mostly everybody out here has got you already. But no real loss goes live. Oh, see you around 6. Okay. So check out No Real Loss. You will have a great time out there on the water. And they will be live. And then after that tonight, you got Pontoon Jody. And for those that were disappointed last week with all the weather, it was basically me up here talking, and that was about it. Everybody was muted, and tonight Jody will be talking. She won't be out fishing. She's on her trek to the dock. So y'all can check out Pontoon Jody tonight. We're going to have some, she does a flathead challenge every Thursday night at 10 p.m. So great fishing tonight coming up.
Absolutely, some great content, some great fishing coming up tonight. I'll definitely be watching for sure. I'm hoping
There
to
you go.
see Bex and Steven on fire because the bank fishing has been booty cheeks lately. It hasn't been that good.
Kimberly
I
and
know
Art, appreciate it. Go
DMV
ahead,
was
Hank.
out last night and he caught. I think he said he caught like 5. But he caught some nice size ones like 34. He said and 35. A couple in the 30s. But he went and fished a spot that me and him mutually fished together, and he didn't have much luck.
Art says, if you can't find Stan on his channel, don't worry, you will see him on someone's panel any night of the week.
And
It's
that
probably
is
true. It's
facts.
probably true.
Not probably. That's definitely true. I'm not having the
Smoke,
luck on my point today.
Smoky Mountain Rough Rider says hello, Has,
What's
and all the folks out there. Welcome, welcome.
what's going on, Smoky Mountain? Thanks for popping in, champ.
Pontoon
Thanks for
Jody said, I would
popping
have
up.
fished. I would have fished tonight. I got bad rain and wind again.
That's one thing about the weather. You never know how the weather's gonna cooperate. That's why I was just hoping we were gonna have good weather for the monster hunt, and it looks like we're gonna be good for the monster hunt on Saturday. What's going on, Greenwell? Thanks for popping in.
Dale Hayslip said that his biggest bass came on a bluegill head in a rock quarry.
Nice. Maybe I need to throw some bluegill out here then.
Yes, definitely appreciate you dropping the links. Kimberly, Art, drop some links. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you
But big
guys.
shout,
Appreciate that.
definitely big shout out to the Oilers, huge supporters for the community here.
All right, I'm gonna give it a few more casts on this point, and then I'm gonna go head to my second favorite point to fish.
Aaron Goldsby says DMV scale seems wrong to me.
I didn't see the fish, so I don't know. Was he weighing them chunky style, Aaron?
Hey, I tell you what though, I love the chunky style because you know what? I think excitement adds some to it. That a 16-pound fish, if you're excited about it, that's a 30-pound fish. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
But seriously, if you watch two fish and say they're both 40-pounders and somebody is like jumping around, this is awesome, this is my PB, this is the biggest fish, boom, boom, boom. And somebody's like, oh yeah, we got another big one on here. Which when it comes up, I guarantee you that the 40-pounder that everybody's all excited and look at this thing, look at this, it's gonna look bigger than the other one.
Absolutely. You definitely want to be exciting and entertaining when you out here catching some fish. Let me see here. Somebody said something. Roger Brown is in the house. What's going on? And
Get me
get him Billy. Get him Billy. That's a new name. Thanks for popping in, champ. All right, this is our last cast at this spot. I caught my PB bass on a trusty dusty. Yeah. You know one thing, Snatcher gonna be out there with them trusty dusties. They never fail him.
and I guarantee you more fish around the world has been caught on trusty dusties than
Oh
anything
yeah.
else.
Worm is definitely the number one bait for sure. You can catch the most type of fish, off some worms. No doubt about that.
All right, Backlash, appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Ron Gibson saying, hey there, hair is looking good.
Yeah, the hair's back. The hair is back already.
All right, Kimberly, she's saying back to class. Good luck, Has.
Will say I'm gonna break my neck trying to read the chat. All right, Kimberly.
Snatcher in the house. What's up, bro? Smoky Mountain Rough Rider says, I'm primarily a
We're
bass
gonna make a
fisherman
move.
and been busting them on chatterbaits.
Yeah,
Definitely a good bait to have in the arsenal.
I I definitely would. If I knew I was coming here, I would have brought my other rods, and I would have thrown some other type of baits out. I'll definitely throw a swim jig out for sure, because that's killer here. But we're just gonna rock with the wacky rig today.
And Chunky agrees that with about DMV scale. Vans out there, V3 Custom. Cat should know them
Time to
fish.
go on the
Says
next boat
has going
again.
for bass. And here's a good one, and I think I agree with that. Aaron Goldsby is asking, those 20-pound fish fight harder than larger fish, it seems. What do you think about that, Has?
I would say the athletic fish. You have to look at the like the longer fish, the ones that are like more athletically skinny built. Those fight the best, in from my perspective. So it's not
Yep,
necessarily the weight, but like you can catch a 40-pound fish, but he's very long and more skinny. He's just in that current fighting current his whole life. Those fish fight very good.
yep, yep. I agree. I say you get about a it's got some length on it, and it's in that 25-pound range, 30 pounds, and they will keep going. They know how to drive, they know how to dive. They will definitely keep you. They will fool you because you think you got a much bigger fish on.
Yep. Let's see. UT Kai boys, what's up, y'all? Stopping in while at work. Hope all is well. You bass fishing? That's my area. I'm gonna send you a bandito bug from Google. You would love it. Our bandito bugs are my favorite ones to use as far as like creature baits. Um, I wish the durability on them was better, but that's how they get their money. That's how they get their money. Make you keep buying more.
Bandito bug. Yeah, I kind of dropped out. Like I said, we stopped. We were primarily bass, pickerel, pike, trout, all that up in New York. We moved down here to Virginia probably about 8 years or so ago, 9 years, and haven't fished on that. So some of the newer brands, the Bandito bug, but they're all, it's basically, you basically got your a type of bait, and then there'll be certain variations on it, and
Murillo
so
says, "Has you don't like the round ones? Oh, I love the round ones, especially this weekend. I'm gonna be looking for the fattest, roundest fish I can find." See, it's different because in the kayak tournament, it gets you chasing different types. I can catch a 40-pound fish, but I've caught 35-pound fish that are longer than a 40-pound fish. So it just depends. But for the monster hunt, we definitely want the longest, fattest fish we can find.
you take you
That's for sure.
UT kayak boys said been slaying largies on banditos all year long. Just change up the color.
Yeah, bandito bugs, I love them. That was one of the first baits that I was using. Um, Texas, Texas rig, and just go out there and throw them. Now I throw them on trailers, on and use them as trailers. They have so much action to them. There is some new. Have you tried the Zuki or the Zuchi? UT Kayak boys. This is some alien creature type looking thing. It got so many different tentacles and arms, and it's crazy, but it has some crazy action. Looks like it'll work good.
Fishing with Chad said, Snatcher, have your eyes recovered? Have your eyes recovered from what I sent you yesterday? Fishing with the Chad been doing some Photoshop. You're going through a weak area right now, Has, because it's coming up. It's coming up like a robot.
Yeah.
There you go. You're back. Missy Kennedy.
Where is?
Oh my goodness. She says, too much fishing this summer has gotten me a torn rotator cuff. Fishing, it's all those big boys that you catch, Missy. Mark Knott. In DMV's defense, I'll just say, that's booty cheeks. Kayak boys, Texas rig all day, the Zuki bug. Yeah, man, it has a lot of action. I use it for muskie, and it's great. Backlash Fisherman saying he's only about an hour and a half from the James River. Well, then you'll definitely love the channel because that is where we fish almost all the time. We've done some from Lake Chesden, and we also have been down on that famous dock with LG and Aaron and 1 Ton down there. I wonder how big it's going to be at the dock this weekend. I wonder if 1 Ton's going to get up there. It's going to be a whole party at that dock, I bet.
Whew. I was trying to show you guys some of the pictures, but I couldn't figure out. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, never mind. Thought we had a guest backstage. I couldn't figure out how to put the pictures in my no smoke. I was trying to figure it out. I don't know how to do it from the phone. On the computer, I know how to do it.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it on the phone too. You know, Brian B, he can switch them, I think, by blinking. He switches them so quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to do it on the phone.
And Snatcher, you know, he got it down to a science. Okay, Kayak Boys is saying, do you use a wacky rig? Do you use a wacky ring, or do you just set it up straight through the worm?
I'm using O-rings. I put 2 O-rings on there, and I crisscross them, and then I put my hook underneath that X that it makes. Because if you just use it straight on the worm, one bass is gonna tear your wacky rig up. It's gonna tear your Senko bait up.
And for those who don't know what they're talking about, they make little bitty tiny rubber bands that slip over the worms. You
Yeah,
slide that on halfway through,
if
and you
you've
just put
ever
that on
had
the
braces, you'll know what they look like. So I had to have them in my teeth for a while, but let me show you guys. There we go. These black circles right here, O-rings, you just slip on, things that little seal little gaskets and stuff. But you put 2 of them on, I just crisscross them and then put the hook right through. And then it just flutters. There we go. It just flutters in the water like this. Let it go down, and then I just pop up on it, and it just shakes like that. And you're just looking for that reaction strike.
Like I said, one of the things that I love about that is that it's such a great slow fall. The drop rate is, I think it's just perfect. It just kind of just flutters down.
Yes, and I will say like probably 75% of the time when I'm fishing the wacky rig, I get hit on that initial drop. As soon as you cast and you just let it sink and you let it drop, you can see your line. Your line will get picked up and your line will start moving, or your line will get tight. Right now, I just have the bail open. I'm just letting this thing sink. 75% of the time, it happens on the initial cast.
Mark Knott is saying, we better see a bass, Has.
I'm trying to give you guys one. This lake is definitely not easy to catch them for sure. I will tell you that. I've had
Backlash
plenty of
says,
skunk days here.
got 5 hours to home family time. Hopefully fishing on Saturday morning. Well, good luck. Good luck.
Nice.
Safe
Good luck.
travels.
Yeah.
Kayak Boys was saying that's a perfect setup, and that's exactly how he uses his O-rings as well.
Yeah. The plan was when I decided to come out to do some, wacky rig fishing, I was like, well, I'm going to go to my juice lake that I know I can catch them at. And we went there first, and there was just too much vegetation all around the whole lake. There was literally like a 10 to 15 foot border of just vegetation, grown up about a foot and a half above the water. So there was no fish in it.
Mark Matt says, otherwise you'd have to bring a whole pack of them. Yeah, you would definitely rip through some worms doing it the other way.
Yeah, I still got a pack of them in my back pocket. Always have some extras. I got extra rings and extra worms and stuff in the back pocket. But man, it's so easy fishing like this. I don't got my backpack with a whole bunch of gear and everything. All I got is my Senkos in the back pocket, and that's it. Boom. That's all you need.
Missy Kennedy asking me if I've got a date for my Mountain Dew tattoo. I'm going to share that out. Missy Kennedy been looking around. She found the next tattoo that I can get. I'll show you that later, Has. We'll get
Oh
it. We'll figure out
man.
how to get it up on stream sometime.
Yeah, I gotta see that. Do the do, baby. I think once he finally gets that deal with Mountain Dew, I think he'll probably work that into the deal. If I
Yeah,
tattoo Mountain Dew on me, you guys gonna increase it by $1 million.
that's right. Ad space.
Ad space for life too. That's for life.
Although I am definitely not getting it across the forehead.
Oh
That'll be called out now.
no. That would probably, I don't know, maybe if they offer like $1 billion, I
Oh
may
well,
look
hey,
at
yo,
it.
I'd have $1 billion. They could put that. My whole face could be a Mountain Dew can.
There's always a price. There's always a price. I got
Art
to
says,
figure
"Did
out what the
someone?"
price is.
That's what I'm learning. That's what I'm learning. Has Art says, "Did someone say for life?"
1 tonners for life.
Yeah, we
Oh
love it.
man.
We love it, Art, and of course we're 1 tonners for life. Hey, Art, are you guys going to be at the dock for the big showdown between Jody and Aaron? And Will O says, "Good choice, Has. Don't be like me carrying a 25-pound fishing backpack around."
Well, that's normally me, but today we just went with one rod, one reel, and one bait.
Now I got a question because it seems like we've got some some bass anglers out there. And for you, have you ever done the wacky rig like that with a fluke style lure?
I've never tried it with the fluke.
I have used that before with pretty good success, especially around weed lines and lily pads and that type of stuff.
But apparently, what I'm using is outdated because a lot of people are using this new rig, this annual rig or something like that. I gotta look it up. I've been hearing the
Oh,
name of it, but I haven't watched a video on it.
the Inuri rig.
Yes, that's what it is. I have no idea what that rig is, so I gotta look it up and see.
Basically, it goes through the head, through the midpoint of the worm, and through the tail. So when you twitch it, it S's up, and then
Oh,
when you give it slack, it springs back out. So you twitch in, it goes into an S, and then it goes back out. The
oh,
supposedly the pros and cons. The pros are that you get a ton of hits. The cons are that it has a horrible hookup ratio.
oh, gotcha. Well,
But it's like catfishing. It's like any other fishing. When you throw something different out there that they don't normally see, it intrigues them. That piques the interest, and they check it out. So
yeah, definitely. Like I know at this pond they get overpressured with swim baits and all that stuff, so that's why sometimes it's just better just to go with some soft plastic game.
Robert Howard says Chunky needs to give Has some bass fishing lessons.
Good luck with that. Chunky don't know where to start at with some bass fishing. Richard Montano's in the house. What's going on, Richard?
Hey,
Richard,
Richard.
he's out there doing some carp fishing today. He was like, anybody going out there doing some fishing?
Now there's a man that needs to get the YouTube channel because I have talked to a bunch of people that are familiar with Richard, and all I hear all the time is Richard caught this, and Richard caught that, and Richard caught another one over there.
Yeah, top water wouldn't have been too bad because it's cloudy today too. Cloudy conditions. The sun isn't out. This will actually be perfect conditions. I do have top water in my truck. I got a bunch of lures, but I don't have the right setup to throw top water. If I tried the hook set on this 6 pound test, it would break.
Mike's fishing home. Good to see you, Mike. So getting ready for work. Had to peek in for this. Hello, all listening
What's
and
going
BG.
on, Mike? Thanks for popping in. Good luck at work. Hope you got a safe shift.
And you'll see Mike's fishing home will be out there fishing tonight in the Jody Flathead Challenge. That's 10 p.m. on the 10 p.m. on Pontoon Jody Catfishing channel. And you never know, you may hear another familiar voice up there. Just saying.
You never know what's going down.
Appreciate that, Richard. I got a big kick out of that. Richard was calling me after the sturgeon. I was nominated El Hombre de James Rio. I like that one. He says, yeah, he's carping today. Someone asked before about where's Brian B at. He must be doing some tenting or sleeping. Wow. Yeah. Boom, boom, bam. Mike's fishing home. Hitting it up with the $20 super sticker. If somebody could drop Mike's fishing home link out there, Mike's getting it going. He's been doing the lives on the overnight, giving everybody that, let's face it, a lot of us have that issue with sleeping at night, and he's providing a place for us to get out there and chat, and he's out there fishing sometimes. So Mike's fishing home, $20 super sticker. Thank you much, my friend.
Appreciate you, Mike. Mike's fishing home. I pop up in there too. I've been popping up in there a lot lately. Definitely in the chat, and sometimes I'll pop up there on panel. But I like how Mike Fishing Home runs his channel too, man. He runs it good, he keeps it clean. He keeps a tight ship. None of that nonsense and all that stuff. Great channel to go check out. So definitely go check it out. That's right.
Keeping it positive, keeps the trolls out. We have a great time over there. So yeah, if somebody could do me a favor, drop Mike's Fishing Home, $20 super sticker. Let's drop that channel for him. There's El Gato Azul TV. What's up, catfish people? Azul checking in from Texas. Bass fishing.
I'm just doing a little pleasure fishing. It's not bait fishing in Maryland. You can't use bass for bait. It's a game fish, so you're not allowed to use it. But I started a new part-time job, so I'm working in the evenings now. So I wasn't able to get out and do my normal regular live catfishing from the bank. So I figured I'd just come out here at the pond and do some bass fishing. See if people like it or not. But I may do this so for 2 hours a week. May get out here and do this more often. And at least until it gets too cold to do it. But next week when I come out, I'm definitely gonna bring another rod and some more gear for sure. See if we can find something.
There's our other friend, Guerrero Bagre, in the house. How's it going?
What's going on, Guerrero? And then we got Boat Fishing in South Wales. What's up all the way from the UK? Man, I love our UK supporters from across the pond. They come over, they fly over here to the United States, and we fly over there to the UK, and we check them out. Give each other lots of support, man. Appreciate you guys. Mark, definitely. I'm trying to find a hungry bass around here. There's a lot of them. There's some big bass, too. The one spot that I wanted to go to, I'm not sure if that person is fishing it, but they're sitting up over there, so I'm not going to be able to go fish it. So we're just going to head to another pond. Yo, glad to see Papa Potomac going back to bassing. Yes, Evan TV. Evan TV, you're the one, he's the one that I saw his, that Zucchi bug, that Zucchi creature bug. That thing was crazy looking. He's the one who showed me that thing for the first time. I definitely want to go get me one. So I have a question. Does it only come with one? Evan TV, was this just one Zucchi bug in that pack? Definitely go hook set Evan TV too, man. He's a young angler out there doing multi-species fishing. Definitely check him out, man. He puts out great content too.
And there you go, Richard. Willow saying, that's right, Stan. Richard has to get on the live carp fishing.
Oh.
And then he listed out that guy that's got the longest YouTube channel name, Carp and Catfish. Yes. Just ain't enough. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
Richard
agree.
would
I agree.
kill
Richard
that.
definitely needs to get out there and do some carp fishing. Richard, my lake is back, so I'm gonna try doing some carp fishing out there. Um, if you catch a carp, if you catch a carp between now and Saturday morning, and it's under 10 pounds, keep it for me. I'll come pick it up from you. All right, cause I want a nice big donkey bait out there for Saturday. If you catch one, let me know. I'll come pick it up from you.
Evan TV saying it came in a pack of 6. Has
Okay, that's good to know because I didn't see that in your video if it had more than one in there. Six is cool. I'm good with
Lee Evans saying pond fishing? What the fish snatcher?
that.
Richard Montano saying thanks. He will be doing it soon. And Richard, I don't know if you heard Has, if you can catch, if you're getting a carp that you get today, let him know. Let him know because he says only catching 20-pounders and bigger now.
I know, man. That's the thing. Richard be like, "Has I got a carp?" And it's like the size of a puppy. I'm like, Richard, this thing is huge.
Yeah.
Well, if you happen to catch a little guy, I'll take the smallest one that you get. Because I'll just share Brian. I'll give the other half to Brian. I'll fillet one side and give Brian the other side.
He said he will definitely call you if he catches a small one.
All right, cool, Richard. Thanks. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Papa.
I hope that I get a chance when we do that, when y'all do the next Potomac get together. I definitely, he's one person I would definitely want to meet is Richard.
Richard is a great, 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 great guy. Great supporter. Great member of the community. He's awesome. He was just down there fishing with Palmetto too. Um, Went out there camping and fishing and caught some carp out there on the lake with Palmetto and them. Man, I thought we had one. I thought we had one. We haven't got any hits. Not a single
Willow is
one.
saying, Willow is saying, Richard, you need to change that profile picture to the 42-pound PB you caught.
All right, guys. I am gonna go to one of the smaller lakes here. Well, I guess you call it a pond. Let me go to
Dirty
one of the
Fish says,
smaller ones.
Chunky will take the head. That is for catfish, that is my absolute favorite piece of bait, regardless of what I'm using. The eel head, bluegill head, shad head, that's for big, big fish. That is my favorite piece.
Oh yeah. Let's go check out this. Let's go on a nature hike. And we got one. We've only fished one of the lakes here. There is four of them. We're not gonna make it to all of them today because I'm only gonna be going till like 2 o'clock, and then we're gonna pack this thing up. So I go home, get something to eat, kick it with the fam for a little bit, and then go clock in.
Nice little public area there. Got,
It is.
looks like
It
got some
is.
multiple ponds and stuff.
It is very, very, very nice area. I'm gonna go to this one pond up at the top here. Never had much luck here. I don't think I've ever caught a fish out of it, but let's go try it out. I know there's fish in there for sure.
Yeah, Art, if you could do me a favor and drop Mike's Fishing Home link. Boom, boom, boom. There it is. El Gato Azul TV. Love what you guys are doing and love this community, y'all. Got the
Appreciate you,
hater
El
fires.
Gato.
Thank you, thank you.
Appreciate you, that man. Appreciate the awesome El Gato. Appreciate you. You didn't have to do that, but I definitely appreciate you guys for supporting, sharing the content. Said something too. Oh, Richard Greer, a big yeehaw from Springfield, Tennessee. Y'all love the content, Has. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, Richard Greer. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that.
Hey, and that's what it is. You put out some good content. You treat your family members right. You keep it positive. You keep it going friendly, and it just goes up from there. Dirty Fish saying, "Watch out for those snakes."
I don't got my paddle today, but I got this tripod. Oh man.
Thank you, Art. Appreciate that. There's Art from the One Ton Fishing Club. One Tonners for Life. They've
One
got a great
tonners for
channel over there.
life. Yes, they do. And I just realized, I was looking at your sticker last night, Art, your guys from your logo. I was like, I just realized they got a flathead on their catfish on their sticker. Just realized that.
Art dropped the Mike's Fishing Home link. Thank you, thank you.
We're getting our exercise in today. Normally my fat butt's just sitting in the yak, just rolling around, trolling around. So Stan, how are we gonna see you out there in the kayak next year?
There's a possibility. There's a possibility.
See you out there in the catfish and kayak tournaments.
Hey, you know what? I'm doing everything I can to be able to move around a little better and do things a little better. And doctor appointment went pretty well yesterday.
That's
I
good.
was
That's good.
losing weight, and so that's where it
Keep it up,
starts. That's where it
man.
starts.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep the weight pounds dropping off. That'll definitely help you move around better and easier. Be less pressure on the joints and stuff. I need to do the same thing myself. VLB Fishing is in the house. What's up, champ? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why Has buys bait because he can't catch it. Well, I can catch bluegills for sure, but bluegills don't work good here, so I don't
that
use
is
them.
one
Definitely
thing.
goes to buy
That is
bait.
one thing. If you around this part of the catfish community, you will see some smoke, some shots being fired. And that
Absolutely.
is all. That's all good. It's a lot of fun. I
Absolutely.
appreciate that, Mike. Thank you, thank you. Yes, it
All
definitely
right, guys.
was.
So this was the lake that we were fishing right here behind me. And now this is the pond that we're going to be fishing right here. Boom. Everything
Oh,
is just right on top of each other, back to back to back. So let's check this out. I'm going to stand right up on here, and that way I can cast to a lot of places. And if I land it, I'm just going to have to walk down and come around on the bank and get the bass.
all right. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. I'm thinking we're gonna get a 2.2 pounder out of here. What do y'all
Woo!
think out there? What do y'all think? What size? Or do you think if we gonna? You think Cat's gonna catch anything? What size fish
Or
do you think he's
some.
gonna catch? Let's put it out there.
All right, here we go. Let's get on some bass.
That pond
We're
looks
gonna
too
fit.
good. I think you're getting 2.2 pounder.
We'll start right here, and then we'll work our way around.
Mike's Fishing Home says 2.22 pounds to be exact. Mark Knott with a 3-pound guess. Oh, there we go. Mark's got some faith in you.
All right, I'm gonna start over here at this shade over here on this tree line to the left of me first. It's looking real good over there.
El Gato Azul says, all right, fellas, got to get back to work. We'll check back here in a bit.
All right,
Appreciate you.
Elgato. Appreciate you popping in, champ.
And Evan is asking, what is your PB Bass has?
It's 3 pounds something. I don't remember exactly.
Well,
I
he's
do
saying
not remember.
he's calling a 3.9 pounder right under that tree.
Oh, 3.9 pounds. That'd be my PB for sure. I'd have to go back to the truck and get a scale. I don't even have my scale
Oh,
with me.
there we go. Now you got to get one. Boom, boom, bam from Central Valley Adventures says Has catches them all.
Has
$4.99.
Appreciate your CVA. Let's get it bass. Not for lack of trying. We definitely been trying. Let me try right here.
Richard Greer saying 2.59.
Let me see right here first.
Central Valley Adventures, for those that don't know, one of the luckiest giveaway people on in the community.
Absolutely. CVA,
he
the not one of the luckiest guys for sure.
he's
It's the luckiest
got a
guy.
channel out there. You'll see some awesome trout, bunch of other things. Not much catfish though. I'll give Central Valley. He's ride or die. I love Central Valley, but you'll see you won't see much catfish, but but
Yeah,
awesome,
he got an
awesome.
awesome channel, awesome content. Definitely check him out. Now
Oh
I'm just seeing if there's anything right here in front of us. David
man,
Frazier's in the house. What's up, champ?
has we starting this like an auction. I started out you catching a 2.2 pounder. It's just grown and grown. Now Cowboy Catfish and Luther saying you're getting one 4 pounds.
4 pound bass coming up.
do,
Let's go, guys.
do we hear 4.5, 4.5, 4.5?
4 pound bass coming up.
Will O's throwing the smoke. I say nothing. Has the same success rate with bass as me. 25 skunks to one catch.
Up, up, up. We just had a tap. Come on, come back for it. We
David
just
Frazier
had our
uses
first action. We just had our first action, guys.
Mark Knott says sold. David Frazier, he's using a wacky rig Senko.
Come on.
All right, has luck is changing. Richard Montano, I just got a small carp.
Oh, okay, Richard. Whew.
That
Put
just
him
made
on some
Haz's
ice.
afternoon.
Put him on some ice. I want him.
uh,
Yes.
Gabe, Gabriel Morgan saying, "What's up, Haz?"
What's going on, Gabriel? Thanks for popping in. We're out here doing something different today, guys. We're doing some bass fishing.
VLB with a question: what color worm? His favorite is
June
pumpkin
bug.
seed.
June bug is
June.
the color I'm using today. June bug is my favorite color.
Mike's fishing home, saying, "Willow, blowing the smoke."
Willow loves the smoke. Yeah, let me see here. May go over here to the left first. All right, let's pop down, and I'm gonna go to the left. And let's work this thing a little better.
One of my favorite colors was always some sort of pearl type color. The lake that I fished in had a huge population. We didn't have shad, but we had shiners. So they were always that kind of light silver, white, white belly and silver. So pretty much year round, that type of color in the lake that I fished in was a great color.
And our bass don't really big have
You're, you were coming in a little robotized. See,
a little better.
CVA says everyone driving. Hello to all. David Frazier
I'm
saying,
just. Is it better right here?
there you go. Now you're good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the one thing about this place. The service, booty cheeks. And I was trying to use my other phone, my Android phone right here, but it couldn't get service. I mean, it has like one bar. So if you guys want to know between iPhone or Android, which one's better? The iPhone definitely gets better service.
Hmm.
If I have service issues, my iPhone never. I'm always able to stream off my iPhone, but this one sometimes if it's low service, it won't stream. It won't let me work. It won't work.
There we go. Audio is definitely clear. Your picture is the video is coming. It's doing better now. It was really like
Okay.
it was like freeze frame, but it seems to be getting better now.
All right. Cool. Cool. Yeah, the service here isn't that good.
David Frazier saying here in North Carolina they like bright pink and orange on the northeast Cape Fear River.
I have some bubblegum colored um, worms. I've used them for drop shotting, but never had any luck on them. I've tried them several times.
Now, I used to like bubble gum when I was like sight fishing, just because you could see it so well.
Yeah, yeah. You can see it very well in the water.
So if I was sight fishing around like lily pads and things like that, I liked using bubble gum. And really, there when it's in the heavy cover, it's more about the vibration and the water movement and things like that than it is about the color.
Yeah. Here we don't have. There's not much vegetation.
Art from One Ton said, "Did he say iPhones are better?"
iPhone, definitely team iPhone. I got a Galaxy just for streaming, but I should have just got another iPhone just for streaming.
Hey, Simon's in the house, and yeah, Simon, we were just talking about the Nuri rig or new. It's so new that people don't even know, I know how to say the name yet. But yeah, we were just talking about that before.
Yep, I see
Definitely,
you popped in. What's going on, Simon?
definitely, it's supposed to be a really, really good way to rig it. I think it's just a different technique that they haven't seen yet. So, especially in your highly pressured areas, it's a new action that they haven't seen. So I think that it will work there. But like I said, the hookup ratio from what I've read is horrible.
I'm gonna have to try it out here. I'm gonna have to get that Zucchi bug, and I'm gonna try that rig out. I definitely want to get that Zucchi bug.
And Simon says for wacky rig, baby bass color Senko. Uh, David Frazier's asking what the new rig is. It's basically a rubber worm, like a long Senko, and the line goes through the worm. It goes straight through at the tip of the worm, then through the middle, and then through the tail. It goes straight through it in 4 spots, so that when you twitch it, it curls it up into a S. And then when it goes back, you let pressure off, it goes back out straight. You twitch it, it goes to an S, and then it goes. So it's like slinky and back and forth, and it's a lot of action.
So with the line going through it, do you have to like retie every time like you break off? You got to like put the line through it and then tie your rig up, tie your hook on. I don't know.
I
I have to see.
believe,
I gotta look at it. I gotta look and
yeah,
see how that
I
thing.
haven't used it myself,
Yeah,
but supposedly it's got like little uh, what do you call it? Almost like the really thin coffee straw type of thing, or
yeah,
like the insert, like if you got an insert on a peg float where it's the
yeah.
plastic insert, the line goes through that. So same thing as using the O-ring, it doesn't rip the worms in half a lot.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I wonder if you have to buy a specific worm, or maybe you just use whatever.
you know how it goes. There'll be a company that makes it, and then everybody's going to do their own home rig on it. And
Yep, facts. So probably the Guggen Squad's probably gonna make a worm specifically for it. Market it and sell it for $15.
yeah, Central Valley Adventures. I think they put a coffee straw. Yeah, that if I was trying to tie it myself, that's what I would do. I would use a coffee straw, little snips of a coffee straw, and push that through and run the line through it.
Oh man, I thought we had one. The line was moving. Let me go back over there. Let's go back over there. Come on.
So we got Mike's Fishing Home and Simon are both from Springfield, Illinois area. We got Mike Irvin in the house. How's it going, Mike Irvin? Good to see you.
What's going on, Mike?
The mics are making a comeback now. You remember
Yeah, they are.
way back in the day, it wasn't a live stream unless there was like 12 mics in it.
12 mics. I think
Then
we've
a few
already
of
had about 15 mics pop through here today.
few of the mics dropped off, but we've got some great mics coming back in.
I know Mike Greenwell was here earlier and Michael Murillo.
Yep.
I don't know if I don't think Mike Chavez is popping yet. He may still be asleep.
Yeah, I haven't seen Mike Chavez or Mike T, but
Yeah, they both work the night shift, so they may still be asleep right now. But you know how it is. Normally, once you mention somebody's name, they pop in like 5 minutes later.
isn't that funny how that happens? I was expecting Brian B to pop in once we were talking about him.
Yeah. Well, Brian may be. I know he was planning on going out today on the boat. He may be working on a boat or trying to figure out the boat. I'm not sure.
Michael Murillo says, I'm still here, lurking like those lunker bass in that water. Well, we knew Michael Murillo. We knew MM was going to be in here because that's your legal counsel. So he has to
Yeah,
be
that's
at
the
the
legal
ready just in
counsel.
case.
He's on standby just in case Jody tries to throw a shot somewhere here or there. Michael, I told Jody, I said, sorry that you got a cease and desist order for your birthday. Oh man. I'm like, Jody, I got you a cease and desist order for your birthday yesterday.
Unless the deal can be signed.
Unless the deal can be signed. All right, let's go try the other side. I'm gonna do one more cast over here because we did have a hit. One more, and then we're gonna try this other side over here. Come on, there got to be something under this tree.
Hey, your boy Troy catfishing in the house. How's it going?
Troy, what's going on, champ?
Troy is fishing in the bank
From
to
the
bank
bank
account.
to your bank account. Yeah, Troy is gonna be in there.
I think
I think
Troy may be one of the heavy favorites in there
I
right
think
now.
so too. I think Troy's gonna be one of the favorites, and I think Carolina Catfish Hunters. I think you two are probably gonna be one of the favorites to win that. I know that. I think Kelly was going to the Ohio River today to try to do some catfish. He's trying to find some spots right now.
For Kelly to have a chance in that, he better hire himself a good guide. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he may want to take a trip
Now,
down to the James and get with two stands and come to the Potomac and get with me.
I was going to say I know a couple people that may be open for business, but
Oh man.
And we do happen to have our advisor right here. So Michael
Yep.
Murillo will be
We
negotiating
have
all
our advisor
contracts
all
for
day.
us. I used to negotiate my own contracts. That don't work out.
All right, let's take this leg out. There we go. All right, let's try this side.
Hey, Frogster is back. I'm back. My kitchen is shut and time to chill on my lily pad. How's it going? Oh,
Welcome back, Frogster.
that's right. It's about almost 7 p.m. over there in the UK. We have all right, Evan TV saying one more cast. No, one more. All right, this is my last cast. Never mind.
That's
I'll be now 35 casts later.
Evan. So that's how my PB day went. I was fishing for like an hour and a half. Didn't get any bites at all. Didn't get any fish until I got a hook up in a run with a nice fish, but he dropped it. But in that video, I was like, "This is my last cast. This is my last cast." I was like, "No, no, 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 no. That wasn't a good cast. I meant my last perfect cast. It has to be a perfect cast for it to be my last cast." And I was just goofing off and messing around for like 6 casts, and then boom, hooked into that bass. Man, it was a great day.
Brim Bass and Beyond. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Mike Irvin, I'm doing great. If I'm not out fishing, I love sitting here talking to my friends about fishing. So I'm doing awesome. Gabriel Morgan says
No,
I'm heading out. I'm heading out to Lusby, Maryland, to catch a snakehead.
nice, man. Congratulations. Hope you catch one. I love me some snakeheads. And when I catch snakeheads, I keep them all. I keep them all because they taste so delicious.
And it's funny because you look at it and you would say, "Man, that is an ugly fish." You wouldn't think that it's as good as. I've never tried one. How do you cook them?
They
Do you fry them
honestly,
or?
yeah, yeah. So I take them home, I fillet them, and then I soak them in a little water and apple cider vinegar like I do everything else, and then drop it in some batter and fry it up. They taste delicious. I like them better than catfish. They
It's
taste
probably a
way
little
better
bit
than
firmer
catfish.
meat.
They're very good. If you have snakeheads in your area, definitely put the time in, learn how to catch them, and go catch some. And they are a fun fight too. They are a fun fight on some light tackle.
Frogster is saying, Silverback Stan, have you mentioned sturgeon yet? Tony Harrison says, who is Tony Harrison says, caught my first snakehead yesterday.
Nice. Did you eat them? Did you? All this snakehead talking is making me hungry, guys.
And I see Tony, a member of the Has fam out there. Anybody looking to
Yes.
join that? The join link is out there. Just go
Yeah, I
out to the main
appreciate
screen,
that
hit the
too.
join button.
I appreciate Tony being a part of the Has fam. I'm gonna get back to be doing my lives for the Has fam for my members, doing the members only lives and stuff too as well. You guys get discounts too as well. Right now I am running a discount on my Has Life merch right here, haslifefishing.com. You can go on haslifefishing.com and use code PAPA PAPA 15% off. But members of my family, my memberships, they get 15% off always. I have a membership code just for them. And we do membership lives and other stuff as well too. You know, you guys, I will drop videos first to the members and stuff like that. So I appreciate anybody that does join the memberships. Appreciate you guys for that. Supporting the channel helps the channel grow.
Tony Harrison saying, wife wasn't going to clean that thing.
Yeah, the snakehead you're gonna have to clean that one yourself. But I mean, you clean it just like any other fish. Once you learn how to clean one fish, they're all pretty much, they're easy to do.
Michael Murillo saying, sturgeon, you say? Yes, sturgeon. I did. In case I haven't mentioned that, we caught a 7.5 pound sturgeon, or 7.5 pound.
So, do sturgeon taste good?
I don't. Well, we can't.
I
We
know
can't
you
eat
can't
them.
keep them. Yeah, I know. I know, like a lot of places, you're not even allowed to take them out of the water. Like, I guess are sturgeons pretty much protected everywhere? Like, is it like a
The
nice water?
Atlantic sturgeon are. I think the white lake sturgeon, like out in the Midwest, where like up above where catfish and crappie fishes, and
Yeah.
I believe the lake sturgeon you can keep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know on the James, you guys they were doing surveying for the sturgeon and stuff, sturgeon
Yep.
population.
Yep, it's definitely a protected fish because what they do, just like a lot of other what I can't remember the name of it, but the saltwater fish that come up into the freshwater is that when they come up into the freshwater, they are on a mating run.
Yeah.
So like the sturgeon come up in July, around July, and they're here till about end of October, and they're doing a mating run. So there's actually a protected area, and they do their studies there and stuff, and uh, trying to rebuild the numbers of the Atlantic sturgeon there. Same thing with the stripers and the white perch, and we get it, and I think you guys get it up there too, right? With the hickory shad and the American shad that do the shad run in the
Yes.
spring.
Yeah, we get the shad run. I think sturgeon come up this far too, but I'm not sure though.
Somebody
If they
just
do come
said,
on the Potomac, they probably stay on the south side of the Potomac, closer to the bay.
okay, there's Mike's fishing home saying, okay, all got to go, finishing up, getting ready for work. Much love to everybody. See you later. Mike's going to be working, and then guess what? After work, Mike's fishing home. You'll be able to see him out there fishing on Pontoon
He's
Jody
home
channel
fishing.
all summer long. But he'll be on the Pontoon
Sep-
Jody catfishing channel, a flathead challenge tonight.
Okay, so it looks like September 5th to 30th in Wisconsin for sturgeon. I guess you can keep them.
There you go.
So that's a very, very short window that they allow you to harvest them. I know the stripers are very protected. They have windows too, so you always have to pay attention and check your local regulations and stuff.
That is a good point, Has, and that goes for everything that you see here on YouTube. If you're going to go out fishing, even if you're going to fish that same lake that somebody saw on fishing on YouTube, they may not know the regulations. Always, always, always check. Even for like catfish, where you think something, like even using bluegill for bait. Some states allow it, some states don't. Some states you can use game fish for bait. Some states you can't. Some states they got to be whole. You can use game fish, but you got to leave them whole. So always, always, always check the regulations before you go out, just so you know what's going on.
Yes, definitely. Especially when you're fishing with snakeheads and stuff. Like snakeheads, you are not allowed to transport alive. You have to kill them. You are allowed to release them. When the snakehead population first came into the area, you had to kill them on site. Now you're able to release them back into your body of water that you caught them from. So make sure you're up on your regulations and know what you're fishing for, what you're targeting.
And David Fraser, yes, the sturgeon, they live for a long time. I don't know about the 100 years, but they definitely live a long, long time.
Yeah, they're prehistoric. They were around when the dinosaurs were here. Those sturgeons, and prehistoric dinosaur fish.
David Fraser was saying years ago there was lots of sturgeon in the Potomac. Gabriel
I
Morgan was
wonder.
saying they sell snakeheads in Captain Smith's in Solomon Island.
Oh wow, snakehead on the menu. Yeah, I haven't seen snakeheads on the menu at any restaurants yet. I'm surprised, but I have seen them in the Asian markets though. All right, let's see. What time is it here? Oh, this 1:56. It is time to wrap this thing up.
So if y'all haven't hit that yet, hit the thumbs up out there. You know, it's a little has had a few hours. Wanted to come out and do a little fun fishing for everybody today. So try to hit that thumbs up. The more thumbs up that's hit, obviously the better it is for the channel. And there's lots of ways out there to help support your favorite channels. That's one of the easiest ones you can do is hit that sub button, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up. And just being out there and chat. Of course, you got your super chats, your super stickers, joining the memberships, but hitting that thumbs up is free and it only takes a second.
Absolutely. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in here and rocking with me today. We didn't catch any today. I did have to change my plans up and come out to this lake. When I do come out here next week and try this again, I will bring another rod and some more tackle too as well, and try to get on them again. I'll be out there Saturday for the monster hunt, and I'll probably go live doing some catfishing on Monday night next week. So I'll catch you guys then. Stan, thanks for popping in here and helping
No
out.
problem, bro.
And God bless everybody. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.